very wonderful, very powerful Jammy the Sandwich has brought you all here, young candy adventurers, to help her search for the magic jam jar. So let's go ahead and start with this nice order that you guys have right here. Going clockwise, starting with good old Mismatch. Mismatch, would
Now
you
we're
like
starting with me? Okay.
Yep.
He moved.
All the way to the end. I saw that.
Okay. Well, to introduce my character, I'd like to tell everyone a story. Once upon a time, there was a pumpkin princess, and her name was Miss Match of the Pumpkin Patch. But one day, she slept in a little too late and got taken by some people who wanted to make a jack-o'-lantern, and they hollowed out her skull, and now she's stupid. And me hit thing with stick. And hey, I like jam, so now I'm here.
That tracks.
That's so mean.
All right. And then moving on next to the Mr. Tuff, right next to Mismatch.
All right. Tough McFluff is a tough puff with a chocolate temper and a soft center. It can be rough to figure out Tuft, as he's covered in layers of cotton candy fluff. He can be gruff from his times in the rock candy mines, but after hearing big news, he set off a quest for a jam jar that wasn't too far. So here we are on the island of Yum. Let's have some fun. Thought Tough McFluff.
Dregn spending all night on a rhyme dictionary.
I couldn't help it, man. I got on a roll.
I'm proud of it. It was very good.
All right, moving on next to Sir Sherbert. Would you like to introduce yourself?
So Sherbert here reporting to help out Miss Jam and her plight, for that is what we do, is honorous gummy paladins. I don't even know what oaths are like, or what the world is like in this.
It's perfect.
We have a paladin. We do have a healer.
I said this earlier, like I have healing capabilities.
Oh, you're
just
fine.
Yeah.
Not a healer.
Kinda, sorta. You just gotta resist the urge to, blow all those points on doing super damage.
No, lay on hands.
Doesn't even
I don't know,
take
man. I don't play
points. You can
tank.
just use it.
Make a paladin lay off these hands.
Catch these hands.
Yeah, there you go.
Catch these guys.
Oh my god.
Once made a paladin subclass that had lay on hands, but it the opposite. Just
Throw hands.
Throw hands. That's really good. All right, Mr. Harry Bowberry.
Next up, it's Harry Bowberry. Some folks call him Harry. Some folks call him Bo. Some folks just call him Barry. But some folks, if they get a little fancy, might call him Harry Bo or Bowberry, or might just call him Harry Bowberry on account of that's his name. But so the idea for Harry Bowberry was, I was trying to think, what's some candy ideas that you can play around with? Some idea was, what if there was a gummy bear that you dropped on the floor and just forgot about for a while? And that's what Harry Bowberry is all about.
No.
So he's
Damn,
been
gummy
lost.
bear.
He's been lost in the woods since a young age. He's covered in sticks and leaves and dirt and all sorts of stuff, and he's just kind of had to fend for himself. So he carries a big old pointy jawbreaker, is what it's called in the manual that we were given, like a big mace full of candy shards and stuff like that. He spends all day just hanging out and chasing away pumpkins.
It's
Oh,
a
heck yeah.
jawbreaker that was also dropped on the floor and it landed on like a toothpick or something.
It has a
Exactly,
crack in it.
You just reminded me. I have gummy bears for today. For this
Yeah.
very
Well,
occasion.
don't drop it on the floor and forget about it, because that's how you get Harry Bowberry.
Gummy bears are sacred to me.
I would like to raise my jawbreaker to our valiant little comrade over here as I take a nice little nibble out of my hair of cotton candy.
Okay, good old
Alright, who's that guy over there?
Mel Ting. Introduce yourself.
You will just see like a sort of quivering, timid little ice cream Sammy here. They're a lot shorter and a lot smaller. They have a hat on that's like fucking huge for them, and they're about like 3 feet tall here. They look like they're holding like a really big staff that's like about as tall as them with their full hat. They're just like basically doubles their height. It's uncomfortably big for them, both the hat and the staff, and they just sort of go,
Hi. Hello.
Oh, kind soul.
That's what you like to see, a timid wee sandwich.
Yeah.
yeah,
Little Ting.
he's just a little guy.
Just
Oh
a
my
tiny
god,
little
he is
guy.
literally just a little guy.
Azabiel, would you like to introduce your character to everyone?
Yeah, I want to step in a little bit and set down this bag of rustling what's-its on that little
Nice.
seat there, and then kind of step back and say, "Behold, from the shadows of darkness, your hero has arrived. Kabo the Duskmint,
a fusion of darkness and confectionery splendor, with night's edge, the cinnamon inferno, and tranquility, the minty bastion of serenity. I command a harmonious storm of flavors. I'm gonna draw both of my swords, I'm gonna strike a pose, and my scarf is gonna start billowing dramatically.
Okay. And I'm going to say, they followed us here. And I'm going to draw my jawbreaker.
I fully believe everything this man has just said to me.
Well, wait a minute.
Wow! The hero has arrived!
Well, all you wonderful adventurers here, thank you for answering my call for the search of the secret jam jar. My name is Jammy the Sandwich, and I am tasking you all to head deep into the licorice forest and find the Temple of Jam and grab the sacred jam jar for me, because I need it for purposes, of course.
We have questions.
Yes. Little
eat
pumpkin
jam.
lady. No, do not eat the jam. I need that jam. If you eat it, then there will be no more jam if you eat it. That is why.
Mismatch eat some jam.
How do we know if it is the right jam if we don't try it?
You'll know by looking at it. It'll be a very shiny
jam
and magical.
it